Hi, welcome to my channel. And today I'm gonna talk about some facts that really helped me to find a job. I recently moved to Canada a year ago and I managed to find a lot of jobs even though the job market is really bad and we all know. So these are the facts that really helped me. I wish I knew these before starting my journey and job hunting in Canada in general. But this video is for you if you're looking for a job and you cannot land any interviews, you cannot get any job offers, coming from someone who searched for this for months and months. And I finally got more than 87 interviews from the month of January to the month of right now, like I would say 7 months, I guess. And with 47 offers. So all of these are the things that I've done, that I changed on my resume and helped me to land these. And I'm very hopeful that it will help you as well. So yeah, let's just get started. So first one, it's very important. We have 8 facts that these 8 steps gonna help you a lot after this video. I'm hopeful that you're gonna change some things on your resume and you're gonna start seeing different outcomes throughout the time for your job hunting journey. But the first one, and it's very important, is that you need to have 1 page of CV. I'm so sorry to tell you that, but they don't have enough time to read 2 pages or even more. Try to narrow it down to 1 page. That would be the best. And do not put photos on your resume, please. Just don't. But if you live, this is only for people that you live in Northern America. When I was living in France, I had to put a photo. So I think it's a European thing. We needed to put photos over there, but in Canada, don't do it. I made a mistake when I came here and I was sending my resume all over and I was not getting anything. And I just realized that, oh, people, they don't put photos on their resume here. So yeah, don't do this mistake. Okay, the second one is don't put your age on your resume. Please. Because you can find way better jobs without mentioning your age. A lot of people, they will underestimate you because of your age, even if it's like more or less for the role that they have been imagining for the age and all of that. So just don't do that. And yeah, you will see a lot of differences in a lot of jobs that I got, offers that I got, the companies that I worked with for longest time, they didn't know how old I am, which means that they're not going to judge you by your age. They're going to judge you by your abilities and by your talent and how you handle the situations that they're struggling with. So yeah. Okay, next one is that on your resume, so you're going to put your name, title, education, and when it comes to your education and your experiences, try to put dates in a way that the newest one comes the first, like 2025. Then you can go like further down as chronologically. You don't have to put the 2019 first, you know. The first one that comes to their mind is 2025, or like the latest one. And another thing for people that they move to other cities is it's the best that you put the work that you had in that city, even though if it was not the longest time or anything. For them, it's very important to see that you already worked in that city or in that country, so you're very familiar with their rules. And when it comes to your references and everything, they can call them. That's very important to show that you already worked there, even though if it was not the longest time. So number 4, this is very important. I wish I knew before. And by the way, don't mind my under eyes. I don't know what is going on with this lighting, but anyways. Number 4 is that make different resumes for each and every roles that you're looking for. For example, I'm gonna give an example. I work in IT, I don't, but imagine I work in IT and I want a job in retail and I want a job, I don't know, in what else? Like analysis, web design, whatever. I make different resumes for each roles. Obviously, I'm not gonna send my resume for IT for getting a job in web design. Obviously, they're gonna say no, so you have to change it. I'm not saying don't lie. I'm not saying lie on your resume. Sorry, I'm not saying lie on your resume. I'm not saying that make a bullshit thing out of your resume. No, I'm just saying that you have a lot of abilities, I'm 100% sure, and you can narrow it down for each and every role for that particular resume. Keep that in mind. We're not gonna adapt ourselves for each role. We're just gonna put something that will be more related. It means that if you're looking, for example, for a senior analysis for a bank, you're not gonna put that title as well, because they're gonna see, okay, so she or he changed their resume just for us. No, you can put just like a normal analysis, data analysis. Yeah, just like don't be very precise, because they're gonna understand that you already changed it just for that role. No, but be very related to that field. That's very important. The next one is kind of related to the last one. Put a general title on yourself. For example, for the roles that I applied, I work in fragrances in general, but I studied fine arts and I was looking for jobs in arts. So I had a resume for a designer. Designer was a general job, and I could like apply for an animator, for a web designer, for a graphic designer, you know. Just put a title. It will be easier for them, especially for work setting. Needs a lot of like skills, and you need an education for it. It's very important to just have a title. For them, it makes it easier. I'm not saying you have to do it. For a lot of jobs that they're like general jobs, I won't put it because it's totally fine. But if you have anything in mind, just try to put a title on yourself, and don't lie about it, because you already worked in it and you have the knowledge for it. So yeah. Okay, next up is don't put hundreds, thousands of your experiences on your resume. They don't have time. They're not gonna read it. That would be too much information. In terms of designing a CV or a resume, it's very important that you put everything very readable. So what I do is that I choose 3 or 4 related experiences that I had in that particular field, and I would try to extend it, and I try to talk about it more, go within the details, say how I helped the company succeeding in that role. So yeah, just to show how your abilities were matched with that experience that you had before. That's very important for me and for a lot of people. So just don't put a lot of experiences at the same time. That's a huge no. Okay, this one is very obvious. Just put skills that they're related to your role. Like, I'm not gonna apply, again, the same thing for the title. I'm not gonna apply for a job as, as a florist, and I have a background in like management for food, you know. Just don't do that. Do put the experiences that they're related, mostly like closer to that role. I'm not saying to lie. I have on my resume, for example, when I was looking for a role, I don't know, like a salesperson, I had piano teacher as well, which was not related, but that was just one role, which was not related, but still it shows that I was working with my skills. So that was one thing, but I'm not gonna put that if I want to apply for a designer job. You know what I mean? Just try to be very related with the field that you are like applying. By the way, it would be amazing if you like that subscribe button. For me would mean a lot, and I can make a lot more good views, a lot more videos on resumes, and mostly my channel will be about perfumes because that's what I do. I do social media and content creation about perfumes. I have a blog, I'm gonna put this on my description right here, and I have a TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest that I work as well, just for my content creation and perfumes. Nothing to do with this video, but I just wanted to help people, and I wish I had a video like this when I started this journey, so that's the only reason that I'm putting this out. It might gonna help someone, we never know. The last fact that really helped me was in terms of formats, in terms of titles, in terms of design, okay? We're not gonna do a very complicated design. A lot of things, a lot of icons, for example, when you put on your resume, they cannot be readable. When they put it with AI detector, AI sometimes cannot read those, so immediately will be no, and that would be very sad because you might be a really, really good match for that job, but because of the design, because of the format that you wrote, it's a huge no for them. So just make sure that you write everything pretty well. In terms of AI, I am against it to just write everything with AI because they will understand and it does not come from your heart. So just try it, write it yourself. But it's amazing at the end just to like send it to AI to see like if there's any spelling mistakes, if there's any problem with it. You can help, AI can be very helpful in terms of just small little details, but just don't make your whole resume out of AI. Because they can see the words. Some words, it's just totally AI. Some formats that they write, it's just totally AI. So just don't do it. And in terms of the design, if you have any questions, just let me know, because I might do another video about it, just to show you how I do my resumes and how I manage to do the design, since I studied design and I worked in that for the longest time. So yeah, I've learned a lot how to write a resume. Even though I look for creative jobs, that doesn't mean that your resume should be readable or should be very fancy and funky and everything. At the end, you have to still accept some rules and just work within those lines. Just keep that in mind. Everything is just very in a box when it comes to like sending resumes and everything. The next steps that are very, very important are interviews, that if you want, I can make another video about that as well, just to show you how you can manage and talk and have the best interview, best 30 minutes with that manager ever. So yeah, all of these are very important. Let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully I help someone out there. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you will find a great job in the future. That's all I want for everyone in this job market, which everything is so hard to find, I know, and everything is so expensive and life is hard, and I'm pretty sure everyone, they tried a lot to find the right role and that's just not happening. So yeah, hopefully these facts help you, and thank you for watching. Toodaloo.